Livin' Grand on Grand Lake is made possible in part by
The Grand Lake Association is in its 60th year promoting the Grand Lake region in partnership with the Oklahoma Department of Tourism. Located in Grove, the Grand Lake Visitor Center welcomes people from around the country and provides information on where to stay, shop, eat, area services, and activities around Grand Lake. The GLA also sponsors the Pelican Festival in September with crafts, a parade, and a carnival. The Grand Lake Boat and Sports Show in March, and the Grand Lake Extravaganza, the world's largest bass-tagged event. More information is available at grandlakefun.com.
And by
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same powerful progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
And by
You can experience the excitement. You can experience the fun. You can experience the freedom. Your adventure awaits.
And by
There's no need to travel for quality health care. Integris Grove Hospital provides exceptional care close to home. From primary care to specialists like OBGYN, cardiology, orthopedics, urology, ophthalmology, and more. Integris Grove Hospital. Quality care close to home.
and by viewers and members like you.
Welcome to Living Grand on Grand Lake. I'm Christy Wallace.
And I'm Tad Jones, and on today's episode we're going to take a quick look down by Ketchum to Pine Lodge Resort.
We're also going to show you Grand Lake through a unique perspective, through the eyes of local photographer Robert Livesay. So stay tuned, we have a great show in store for you today.
There are so many great resorts around Grand Lake, and there's one that's extremely unique. If you want to have a nice romantic evening, check out Pine Lodge Resort and their log cabins. In this segment, we're going to take a look at the beautiful Pine Lodge Resort.
My wife and I started Pine Lodge about 13 years ago. Our cabins are real log cabins. They have wood-burning fireplaces. They have a kitchenette. Every cabin has a hot tub on the deck. We also have a clubhouse that we can seat up to about 100 people in. We also have a large swimming pool next to our lodge clubhouse. We have a light show in it at night, changes about 9 different colors. It's a beautiful pool at night. We also have a small lake for children to fish in if they like to fish. We also have a couple of large homes that we lease out. Each home will sleep up to 10 guests. We have boat dock facilities that people are able to bring their boats and set by the lake. We have lakeside cabins that people are able to set by the lake. We also have an RV park. We have right now we currently have 26 RV sites. We have overnight sites available, and we're currently expanding RV sites. All of our RV sites have full hookups, nice wooden decks on each side.
Also, I don't want to brag, but we have won a few awards that we're proud of. The one in 2012, we won the Red Bud Award from the Oklahoma Tourism Department for outstanding lodging in the state of Oklahoma. One of our largest events each year began on Thanksgiving night. We put out about 400,000 Christmas lights throughout the resort. Our staff here is very dedicated. We couldn't do it without them.
Hope you enjoyed that segment about Pine Lodge and you want to take a nice romantic evening at Pine Lodge Resort. Stay tuned, more coming right up.
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
I'm Jennifer Sterling, Program Manager for RSU Public TV. One of the things I love about being part of RSU TV is that it's much more than just a television station, really more like a family. Our viewers are committed to helping us bring the best possible programming to northeastern Oklahoma. We've introduced a new way to become part of the RSU TV family, the Signal Society. It works like this. Pledge a recurring monthly gift of $10 a month or more right now, and you'll become a member. It's automatically deducted from your credit or debit card or bank account until you cancel. It's easy on the budget for people who want to help, and we'll be able to spend less time and money fundraising. As our special thanks to you when you join the Signal Society, you'll receive a beautiful RSU TV stadium blanket and etched coffee mug. It's so easy to join and help us keep all those great programs on the air. Just call 1-800-823-7210 or go online to rsu.tv. We appreciate your support. If you've been a member for a while, thank you so much. And if you're new, welcome to the family.
Welcome back. Here's what's happening on and around Grand Lake this week.
Well, Christmas is just around the corner, and today as our guest we have Art Box with Pine Lodge, and Pine Lodge is a special destination in the Christmas season. They have more than 450,000 lights. It is decked out. And Art, I mean, I always bring my family to drive through your area. It's so beautiful. Tell me a little bit about, how this came about.
We started this out about 8 years ago. This will be our 9th year this year. So it's kind of a community deal where we offer it to people. We don't have too many Christmas lights like we used 2 years ago. So we do an old-fashioned type Christmas. A lot of our fixtures are very old and stuff, and so they're really neat. And
yeah, it does to me look kind of like an old-fashioned Christmas.
Exactly. And we also on a Saturday nights we start them on November the 25th. It's a Thanksgiving night.
Okay.
And then they go through January the 1st, and we're open from 6 to 10 for the drive-through. On Saturday nights from about 7 to 9, you might stop by and find Santa Claus there, and sometimes Rudolph will accompany him.
Well, and when I see Santa at Pine Lodge, I also like that he's serving hot cocoa to the grown-ups.
You bet we are.
And of course, you take pictures. The little kids can come take pictures of Santa.
We'll have a photographer there to take pictures with Santa Claus for the kiddos.
And it's so much better than going to one of those malls and you're waiting in line for hours. It's such a great experience for the kids. And your Santa's always so nice, so sweet. Takes lots of times with the kiddos.
You bet. And you can, it's not just a drive-through. You can park and walk through our resort there and see all the displays that we have. Like I say, we will have the photos up for the kiddos to do, and they'll enjoy it. They'll have a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. And and a lot of people like to make, you always think about coming to the lake in the summer, but we have so many people who come to the lake in the winter, and yours is one of those special places people like to come.
Oh, yes. We at Pine Lodge we have beautiful fall foliage every year, so it's really pretty. And then with our log cabins and stuff in the wintertime when it does snow, it looks like you're in the Colorado Rockies.
It does. It's gorgeous. I mean, you have so many trees around, and the way the cabins are just, if our viewers haven't been there, they're kind of nestled amongst the trees.
Yes,
it doesn't look like a commercial area at all. It's very rustic and beautiful.
And also on our cabins, we have kind of advertised them as a romantic getaway because we have hot tubs on the decks. Every cabin has its own private hot tub on the deck, so people can sit out in the hot tub under the stars and enjoy themselves.
Perfect place for a weekend. Well, Art, thank you for joining us today. We definitely encourage our viewers to visit Pine Lodge. And how could we get more information, Art?
You can go on our Pine Lodge Resort website. Just look on that, and it'll
give you
click on
to
give you information.
Well, great. We look forward to it. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The holiday season at Grand Lake just means more things to do with more shiny lights, and we sure like stringing them up and making things look holiday spiritish. And on Thanksgiving night, after you're done stuffing yourself on turkey and stuffing, you can drive up to the Twin Bridges State Park and experience for yourself the Twin Bridges Christmas Lights Extravaganza. Here with me this evening to talk a little bit about that is Trenda Crow.
Yes.
How did you get involved with the Twin Bridges Lights?
Well, I was asked to be on the committee, and then things came up, and I ended up as president of the park board. So.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So how many years have the lights been strung up at the Twin Bridges Park?
This will be our 12th year.
Wow.
At the state park. Yeah, we have over 30 participants, community groups, businesses, churches. Anyone is welcome.
So if you would like to decorate, and these are actual campsites that people are going in and decorating,
yes.
and that is their space.
That is their space, and we have electrical hookups, of course, on every one.
So it's kind of like a different theme every single slip. So that is very interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting. And if people would like to have their organization involved and put up a display, how would they go about?
They can call the park office, or they can call me personally.
Okay, what is that park office number? What is your personal number?
My personal number, 918-533-3649.
Very good, and I think that the park number is 542-6969
yes,
also.
That's correct.
Yes.
Now that you say that.
So this starts on Thanksgiving night, and it runs all the way through the month of December.
It does until December 30th. That's our last evening.
And folks just stay in their vehicle.
Yes, it's a
drive-through. Drive through and see the display. And I understand that there is somebody on site the whole time.
Yes, we have over 128 volunteers that man the park at our entrance and exit through the month.
And it doesn't cost anything to get in, but you sure will not turn away a donation at the end of that tour, will you?
Donations, we have a bucket at the end, and we have candy canes to give out. So yes, we would appreciate all donations.
Well, as I understand, this is a part of a foundation of some kind that helps to facilitate this?
Yes, the park partners use our monies from the exit to improve the park. We've put in 2 new playgrounds. We've put electricity to to 18 campsites. We also host a Easter bunny hunt at Easter time, and then we're doing a fall festival on October 19th.
Awesome. Awesome, very cool. Well, everybody is really familiar with the Twin Bridges area. I mean, I was first introduced to that area because of the lively spoonbill activity that will be coming up after the holidays. But just a great facility right up the hill there. Right, a lot of people drive by and don't know that park's up that little side chute.
Right, because the highway divides it a little bit. Yeah, it's a beautiful park.
In between Wyandotte and Fairland.
Yes.
And on Highway Historic Route 66.
Yes, on Highway 137.
And it's a great park, got a great view up on a bluff, and just what a neat concept of being able to take this drive-through and basically see 30 different Christmas light displays.
Yeah, we have people from all over the United States come, and all over the 4-state area. We have tour buses and all kinds of people. So.
Well, congratulations. It
Thank
sounds
you.
like it's going to be another successful year. Congratulations on being president of that board
Thank you.
After volunteering 2 years ago, there's an incredible path to the top available with the foundation. Again, the Twin Bridges Park of Lights will start on Thanksgiving evening on November 27th this year, run all the way through the month of December, and that's at the Twin Bridges State Park in between Fairland and Wyandotte on Highway 137. No admission, but donations are accepted, and we hope that you work that into your holiday activities. Thank you for helping us out this evening.
You're welcome. The show will continue, but first, here's some fun in the sun.
Living grand on Grand Lake.
Yeah.
After finishing high school, I immediately got married and started my family. Without a college degree, I found that pretty quickly my options were limited. When I started looking around for a college program for working adults, I quickly found that Rogers State was a great fit. They worked with me to get financial aid, offered classes that fit my busy schedule, and gave me personalized attention that I couldn't get at a larger school. Rogers State definitely started me on my professional career.
I'm RSU TV's General Manager, Royal Ailes. Now, everyone complains that there's nothing to watch any longer on television, but I say there is. RSU TV brings you a unique look at our world every day, from great chefs taking you on a tour of the world with their fantastic food,
to turn your home into your favorite restaurant,
to old-time praise songs with classic gospel hosted by Bill Gaither. RSU TV is delivering the best in programming on television, and you can be a part of this. Become a member of RSU TV Signal Society. Your reoccurring gift of $10 a month will help RSU TV continue to bring great programs into your home. All you have to do is call 1-800-823-7210 or go online to rsu.tv and click the donate button. And when you do, we'll ask you for your credit card or check card number, and every month, $10 will be automatically deducted from your account. This is the most important thing we can do to assure that there is a tomorrow for RSU TV. And when you become a Signal Society member, we'll give you this beautiful fleece blanket and this wonderful coffee mug, both with our logo on the side. As General Manager of RSU TV, I want to thank you for your continued support of this station, the programming we offer, and the changes we're making as we become engaged in our communities.
Grand Lake photographer Robert Livesay has spent thousands and thousands of hours photographing Grand Lake. Today, we get to take a peek at Bob's private collection and his unique perspective on Grand Lake.
At roughly 60 miles long, with more than 1,300 miles of shoreline, from the world-famous Pensacola Dam to north of Sailboat Bridge, Grand Lake of the Cherokees has been called the crown jewel of northeastern Oklahoma. As a photographer, the combination of light and water, wildlife and weather make Grand Lake a visual feast of grandeur and beauty. A fish splashing into a storm-colored sunset, light rays and reflections in never-ending variety. Sometimes it can seem like some genie in the sky has opened his bottle to release the cloud colors for the evening, or that some otherworldly event is about to unfold. And then there's the Grand Lake wildlife. The American white pelicans with their 9-foot wingspan are seasonal occupants of the lake and make for stunning wildlife configurations. The great blue heron adds its own color and charm to the lake. Snowy egrets show where they got their name, and with only a couple of well-chosen clicks in Photoshop, become instant works of art. And speaking of art, that floating work of art called a wood duck can be found in abundance on Grand Lake. And for those patient enough to wait, they can provide one of nature's most inspiring miracles. The day that wood duck chicks make that amazing first leap of faith out of the nest and into a brand new world. Spending time in that unique Grand Lake world and watching the cloud shapes, the changing light, and the seasons can leave a person feeling wonderfully alive and sometimes truly inspired.
We hope you enjoyed this view at Bob's personal collection of photographs. Stay tuned, we have lots more coming up next.
This week we would like to talk about electrical systems on docks. With the summer season kicking off and the crowds picking up on Grand Lake, there's many things to consider when owning a dock or boating around them. Boaters must be aware that faulty electrical systems on docks can produce currents in the water and cause fatalities and dangerous situations in the water. The Grand River Dam Authority requires that the electrical systems on docks are inspected by a certified electrician. This is to ensure the safety of the dock owners and the boaters in that area. So next time you're out boating, think about the areas that you're in and that the boat docks could have faulty electrical systems. So check the area and be safe. If you are a dock owner, it's a good idea to have your dock inspected on an occasion to make sure that your electrical systems are safe. So keep these in mind and have another safe day on the water.
You know, Christy, what a peaceful and relaxing episode to just see Pine Lodge Resort and all its beauty and romance.
Oh, and all of Bob's pictures. I'm like in a place of zen, Tad. It's amazing.
Absolutely beautiful.
Well, thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show today and that you'll join us next time on Living Grand on Grand Lake.
Livin' Grand on Grand Lake is made possible in part by
The Grand Lake Association is in its 60th year promoting the Grand Lake region in partnership with the Oklahoma Department of Tourism. Located in Grove, the Grand Lake Visitor Center welcomes people from around the country and provides information on where to stay, shop, eat, area services, and activities around Grand Lake. The GLA also sponsors the Pelican Festival in September with crafts, a parade, and a carnival. The Grand Lake Boat and Sports Show in March, and the Grand Lake Extravaganza, the world's largest bass tagged event. More information is available at grandlakefun.com.
And by
The Grand River Dam Authority is Oklahoma's state-owned electric utility, fully funded by revenues from electric and water sales instead of taxes. GRDA's low-cost, reliable power touches 75 of 77 counties in Oklahoma. At no cost to taxpayers, GRDA also manages 70,000 surface acres of lakes in the state, including Grand Lake, Lake Hudson, and the W.R. Hallway Reservoir. Today, GRDA's 500-member workforce continues to produce the same power for progress that has benefited the state for over 75 years.
And by
You can experience the excitement. You can experience the fun. You can experience the freedom. Your adventure awaits.
And by
There's no need to travel for quality health care. Integris Grove Hospital provides exceptional care close to home. From primary care to specialists like OB/GYN, cardiology, orthopedics, urology, ophthalmology, and more. Integris Grove Hospital. Quality care close to home.
And by viewers and members like you.